All right, everybody. How are folks doing in the wonderful world of Streamlandia? A year coming, the first real subject to change details about Unit Souls. Well, not only Unit Souls, but we've got info. We've got the normal, excellent, above and beyond DevStream goodness. We've got fan art coming. We've got a Brasslands check-in. I'm going to walk us through some roadmap and updates that CTV Nick vetted as well. We'll do a versus prize drawing, and that one's gonna be exciting because the first time we've done the setup here too, so that'll be extra fun. We'll go into details about Dungeon 10, and I think timing too. And we'll also talk about Unit Souls. Buried in there is Unit Souls. Let's start out with some fan art.
Blues posted this.
The detail here, there's a cave on the left. There's a storm going on with a lot of lightning. If I'm to tap into my very limited anime knowledge here, this looks like Warrior might be going Super Saiyan. And then the other bit of art the captains create, or you know, viewers in some cases, are all the wonderful skins. So you can see all the wonderful flags and heads we got going on. And this week, I can't do my magic trick about telling you which is which, so we'll just have to appreciate the pixel art for what it is. Other skins that came out this week too, not just heads and flags, we got some amazing full skins and gold skins and 2 epic transforming skins. Next up, roadmaps and updates. Take a drink of coffee, and then we're gonna jump right into it. And here we are. We got our versus events going on there. You can check those out.
As Kermon said before I really interrupted, we do have our October dates, so there are the dates for October.
We didn't put it on this list. TwitchCon's coming very soon, and while Raiders will be there, we're pushing a lot of stuff there. The whole Kappa TV team is getting together to do some amazing stuff. We'll have Stream Raiders showing off there. If you want to come stream battles from our booth, work that out. But yeah, there's a lot going on. What else we got going on? Oh, Unit Souls, which we're going to talk about right after this. We got dates for Dungeons 10 coming up. To feature a new unit, the Gladiator. I think right now, actually no, later today, we've got a spotlight stream for Hispanic Heritage Month. And then I think next week, we've got the Streamer Crawl, which I think we'll talk about as well, which is the second time. We did it for Mardi Gras before, and this is not Mardi Gras, but we're still gonna do the same style Streamer Crawl where we jump around to different streams really quick, give away a ton of prizes. So if you can, tune in, it'd be really fun. We are actively working on a feature to, during vanilla periods, keep the 4th slot open. We have some UI UX improvements coming, which I don't have too many specifics on, but some of it's around the skin management, which we talked about a little bit last time we were on DevStream, but we know people have really big skin inventories. People have been playing the game for over 2 years now. And if they've been gifting skins, been playing the game, buying battle passes, they get a lot of skins. And being able to archive skins that are uninterested in putting on anymore, or they don't want it like showing up at random. We're working through that some point for, you know, end of this year, early next year type of thing, because we know skins in Stream Raiders never stop. And after the initial batch of Unit Souls, which we'll talk about in just the upcoming slides, we'll be adding more Unit Souls to the game. So when the feature first rolls out, it won't be every unit having a soul. Certain units will have souls available to you, and over time we're going to unlock more and more of them. So there'll be, you know, stuff to continue to pursue and chase in that. First off, Unit Souls themselves. You folks asked. Last week we showed you or last dev stream I should say, we showed you the icon designs for them. Now we got some details. So we're giving an early look here. We'd love your feedback. Drop it in Discord. Here they are. The Archer details for the Archer Soul, Warrior Soul, Tank Soul, Rogue Soul, and Flag Bearer Soul. The first 5 souls coming to Stream Raiders with Unit Souls. So remember, the Archer Soul, if you have a level 30 Archer and you sacrifice it, assuming you meet some other requirements, which we'll get into later, you get an Archer Soul, which then you can equip on any other unit, and that unit gets +1 range and 25% in attack speed increase. So,
Kermon,
yes.
can I attach my Archer Soul to any unit, or does it have to be an Archer?
Any unit. If you have a level 30 warrior and you sacrifice that level 30 warrior, and you get the warrior soul, and you equip it on a unit, that unit gets its maximum defense against the unit reduced by 60%. So essentially the damage coming in reduced by 60%. So you can make tanky things tankier, you can make untanky things tanky, doing fun stuff like that. The tank soul. At battle start, any unit that has a tank soul equipped creates a defensive area in a 1.52 square area around the unit for 30 seconds. So essentially it's like a little hold defensive zone that unit makes. So any allies that are in that zone don't move, but they get increased defense. Rogue Souls. Once per battle, when the unit that has the Rogue Soul equipped to it goes below 50 health, it teleports to the closest support ally. Stops moving and becomes invincible. So you can essentially get your unit out of harm's way with the Rogue Soul, have it stop and get hopefully Healy. And the Flagbearer Soul. When the unit that has the Flagbearer Soul equipped dies, a permanent flag is spawned that boosts allied damage 50% and attack speed by a range of 3. So like essentially a unit dies, flag gets dropped, and then in that area where that unit died, you get a great buffs there. And here's how you do it. Thank you to CTV Nick and CV Rodrigo and others that put all these together. We got the first look at how you can make these unit souls. Here we go. You get to unit souls by going to the Altar of Souls in the Army tab. So within the Army tab on the right now, there is the Altar of Souls here. You click on these extract souls and it'll take you to a new view. Then once you have your soul extracted, in this case, a rogue soul, you can equip it by going to the Army screen, clicking on a unit, and scrolling down to the soul ability here. Both in the Army tab and in the placement bar, you can see souls where the units that have souls equipped, because they are such a big deal. We have them top level there, and you can toggle the viewing of them on and off if you want to just check that box. You can hover over any unit that's on the battlefield. So let's say you're in a versus match or in a dungeon. You're like, hey, this is a rogue. Is this rogue going to do something unexpected? You can roll over a unit and it'll give the soul icon up there. And if you want to click it and read about it, you can do that as well through the same sort of army views as I talked about in the previous ones. That'll show up here. But you can get a quick view on the battlefield just by kind of rolling over. So you can't make unit souls without soul vessels. So you could have 1,000 level 30 units. And I hope you don't, because I think that'd be probably something's wrong if you have 1,000 level 30 units. But you can have a lot of level 30 units, but you can't make souls until you have a soul vessel. Each soul costs 1 soul vessel to create, so they're 1-to-1 right now. And we're going to start by making a quest line you can do by just playing to earn 2 souls. In future events and other times, we'll be putting in vessels in dungeon events. We'll be putting in the free track of the battle pass. So by just playing raiders and playing dungeons where you can, playing quests, you can earn more soul vessels. They're not going to be a paid currency as far as that's concerned. You can just play to earn these, but you're going to have to play. Next up, dungeons. And with Dungeons 10, the new unit. The next new unit, the Gladiator. The rare melee unit. It's going to get bonus attack speed when damage for every nearby unit. So you want to put it in the thick of battles there. It stacks up to 5 times. So bam, bam, bam. You can see some epic capture here of the Gladiator in action. Once per battle, when the Gladiator falls below 50% health, it becomes enraged for 3 seconds. While it's raged, it doesn't take any damage. It's invincible and gains extra area of effect hits on its attacks. So you can see there, enraged, and then goes and whacks on all those and crushes the rest of the units there. And I'm going to hide our camps here because we got some epic Gladiator skins coming with Dungeons 10. And what's coming new in Dungeons? So let me hide camps because we're on top. All right, so we talked about the new unit. We talked about the new skins. There'll be new boons as well. So a handful of boons have been changed and shaken up. We'll save those details for the dungeon. That's some of the discovery of what's in the dungeon or not. The boons are active and how they best work together. So there'll be some new ones there. And there'll be gladiator scrolls in there. So you can use keys that you earn in dungeons to open the gladiator chest, and there'll be scrolls there to help you level up your gladiator faster. So when the new unit drops, it's going to drop everywhere. But playing in dungeons and opening those gladiator chests will be the best way to level up those dungeons. That's Dungeon 10, and we like to do this, and we've been doing it for every Dungeons event. We'll be having Twitch drops. Exactly the dates we're going to work out, but when Dungeons 10 happens, at some point during that run, we'll do Twitch drops, where for everybody, you can play in the Stream Raiders category to have your chat earn Gladiator Scrolls, gold, more keys, and the smiley face, the happiest gladiator in the Coliseum, in the Clownaceum. No, there's more. Okay.
Oh, wait, there's more? Okay.
We got the epic low plants coming soon to a boosted skinathon near you. You can only get these skins by going to a boosted skinathon. These epic little plants, designed by our very own CTV Justice, will be yours to earn during the boosted skinathon. Starting at the start of the quarter, though. Sorry, I shouldn't say Saturday. And streamer councils are back. I want to shout out and thank you to the captains who were in one of our first councils. For those folks that don't know, streamer councils are where we take captains that are playing in our alphas or betas or in Stream Raider or live games and gather their feedback. The fall stream crawl. We missed calling this the fall scream crawl, but we are doing the fall stream crawl, not scream crawl. It's returning on September 27th. 20 streamers will be featured for 15 minutes each. We're going to be publishing that list of streamers to our Discord. So I'm going to drop a link in one more time here. If you're not on Discord, it's the best place to find out cool stuff for us right now. We're going to be going to TwitchCon. We'll be live at TwitchCon. I'll be there. River will be there.
I'll be there.
Ton of people will be there. Everybody that can make it from the Captain TV team. If you haven't been tuning in to our non-Stream Raiders streams, the Captain TV dev streams are like full of TwitchCon details, and they're the ones driving all this amazing stuff. I'm going to cover at high level. We're going to get a booth. This is the concept for the booth, but actually I've seen like more stuff coming. It's going to be even more epic than this, but we'll have a giant cool thing for you to come, win some prizes from, a couple booths to stream from for those folks, and you can come talk to us and do it. I think we got the layout. We're in like the corner of some spot, and we're next to somebody else, and I forget the name, but it also might be not public yet. I don't know, but it's gonna be really fun. So, as we said before, there'll be real life games, so like physical games, not just Stream Raiders or Stream Pirates or any of our other amazing games on the Captain TV. There'll be real life games, apparently trivia too. There's gonna be a photo booth. You can take photos with Stream Pirates backdrop. You can sign up for the Stream Pirates beta and gain a map that can lead you to IRL treasure. There'll be captains playing the games live, and you can win TwitchCon skins just by following people that are playing TwitchCon. You don't have to be there to win them, but we're gonna give away a lot. It's gonna be a really hype time. We're also having a party.
I'll be posting that in Discord at some point.
Yes.
Oh,
party.
We're having
Yes.
a party? What?
We're having a party. Stop by the booth on Friday, because on Friday night we're doing a party. There definitely be dancing, depending on the amount of trivia and drinks I get. And apparently there may or may not be a karaoke lounge, so Schrodinger's karaoke lounge that may or may not be there. 21 plus though, so if you are 18 and trying to come, sorry, gotta wait 3 years. But everybody else, come and join us. It should be really fun. Next week, I know personally I've been working on an announcement that'll be coming out near the end of next week, but they'll also be talking about it on the dev stream, maybe even featuring some of the announcement on the dev stream. We'll see. Next week on Friday, with our amazing host, CTV Thomas, and our new, but also incredible host, CTV Tammy. All right, let's share that love to Princess Gibby X. Bye, everybody.